Welcome back to your KritzKast coverage of the ozfortress Experimental Cup. And I'm joined with Dieter, Danish action hero. Hello.
Hi. Impacted a little bit, but we are actually live here.
Oh, we're live.
So
oh my god.
Yeah. They are rolling out to mid.
Alright, I've gone on a Jane Doe cam here, playing demo. It looks like he's playing safe at Cafe, ready for an arrow on this first mid. It's going to be a pretty typical mirror mid from both teams, not walk into each other immediately. Jane Doe getting some good damage early onto their combo. Both teams just playing it safe, playing careful. Liquid jumping into Bell Tower, trying to pick up a frag there, not managing to get much. Ravi going down pretty low on the point. He got to get picked up there by Liquid.
Yeah, it's just been a slow, like they're kind of rotating around each other, but at this point, I kind of feel like Remorse should probably be thinking about getting out, but he's not doing that. He's just staying in with his team, and they have equalized the kills, so this is a do-or-die situation for both teams because they are on the wrong side. You cannot retreat in this situation.
It looks like Uber is going to be coming out here for Remorse. He does use, actually. Blue team don't have Uber yet. Your Coward's going to get this Uber in time. He has gotten it now, losing Rain, but it's going to be such a great Uber if they even choose to use it. Looks like they may try to save it on for second.
Yeah. This is a great situation for them. They just really leverage the one-man advantage they had for quite a while and just hide their medic away really quickly. And which team is Fever Kids, by the way? Is it blue or red?
Oh, it's blue. Oh, sorry, red. Sorry,
it's blue. Red. It's red.
It's red.
Okay.
Yeah, it's red. I'm colorblind.
All right, fantastic. I'm even more confused than before I asked. Wonderful. You'll love to see it. But they're going to have this full Uber ad going in blast. They're being very slow about it, but I guess they just really don't want to get sticky trapped or something in a doorway. But yeah, they're giving Remorse so much time to build up the Uber on his own.
Like he's pretty much gone now. They do use through unders. Rain jumping in onto Jane Doe, managing to take him out and a sentry, getting heaps of cap time. Well, Ravu coming with a big bomb there, stopping it, and the Uber does come out for Remorse. Will Fever could be able to pick up enough frags to stabilize his last push. They managed to take out...
They got the med. Yeah. It's just Rain and a single scout coming in here. No, Rain, he could jump in, try to get the one last Py-bun Remorse, but he decided not to go for it. Pretty smart. The medic was already in spawn. It had been for quite a while there, so they were just a bit too slow to get in. Made, like, not enough headway, and then Remorse was just able to get his own Uber, and they didn't scatter enough in time. Like, as soon as... Who's Fat Thought? Is that his real name? Okay. There's, I'm just going to call him Fat Thought because that's funny.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, Fat Thought didn't move fast enough, and now he died.
I looked at this. They got a spy for the fish. Hungry is on spy right now. It's just he gets bumped by the scout there. He's trying to escape from Valley, and looks like they just got to let him get out. But they know they have a spy. Moblek trying to catch him actually, but stopped by Titan. What is Hungry going to do here? They know he's on spy.
He's going to do the walk of shame. Gets bumped again. You know, you can do the walk of shame where you walk all the way back to spawn and switch out, right? But it's so shameful. He's going to go back in again.
Maybe he'll get revenge for getting bumped and pick up Ravu here.
This guy's a genius. He's just bumping, perfectly locking him off. He's going to try and go for the soldier. It's kind of fine to go for a low priority pick. Like the soldier was in as well at the same time. They kind of got the best out of it, I feel like, but it didn't work out for them at all.
That's an unlucky play there, getting bumped, honestly.
Yeah.
Now it looks like after that double sack, Fever Kids are going to try walking for a trade. Yuki getting down super low there and choke. He's going to keep walking forward with his Uber. Looks like he's going to try trade Cafe. It's looking quite good actually. There's a lot of players in it, and they do manage to drop Fat Thought and take out Raid as well.
Yeah, Scout gonna try to see if he can actually get out there, but Hungry's gonna come in from the flank now. He's actually on this soldier somehow. Ravu stays alive for just long enough that it's not gonna do that much damage. But everyone else has just been taken down here by St. Games.
That's Yuki, that's Yuki.
That's Yuki, alright. I need like Dum Tum's alias config more than ever. I can feel that already. Alright.
A little bit of scuffle here in lower lobby. It looks like a bit of a trade going on. Nothing else. Beaver Kids are going to take second here, but that's not going to be given to them for free by the fish. Rain pushing out to Shutter, not to manage to get the force onto Remorse. It looks like it's going to be such a great Uber here in lobby. Fat Thought going down super low, but he manages to live. It's such a salvage here for the fish, only losing 2 players for their Uber force.
Yeah, somehow he just managed to barely just pick up the medkit in time. Yuki unable to finish him off, and now they are still going to have to deal with this last person in here, but they should be in a pretty good position to hold a nice bomb coming in here, but Rain, he still has stickies on the point, or at least he should be able to put them down, but is he going to be enough? It is going to be just barely. It's just this medic. Surely the medic's not going to be able to do it. He eventually just kills himself. That's probably the smart move. If it's too much of a prolonged fight, you don't want to live anymore. You're going to eventually die anyway, so might as well just put the gun to your own head. But that was a very close push. Yeah.
The delayed mid push is really, mid death is really going to have like, it's full Uber out here. They're probably going to be able to take 2 points off this if they don't have to use Uber. Oh, sorry, the fish don't have to use Uber. They've got to walk through Valley now. Ravu holding kind of close. It's going to see them. It does. Season 2 late, it does go down actually. And the fish goes down.
Oh, that's triple sticky trap. Nobody checked the corner. Everyone gets blown up, including the medic. They're just gonna bomb in. See if they get the medic. Actually, a really nice surf. What a surf there from Remorse. Really great job. Robert's the last person alive. He's gonna be dead. That sticky trap was huge.
Just completely changing the tides of this push right here. And now it's going to be the Fever Kids with 80 Uberad, and I'm going to try push into last. Hungry.
This is why win this game is never pushes. This can happen. You know, they should have just held last for 3 more minutes and got into mid for free. So
it's the high percentage play.
Yeah, but thank God they didn't do that.
This is an interesting sentry spot. I don't think I've seen this before.
Yeah, that's like a surprise sentry.
Yeah.
It's like behind the wall. It does look at a point, kind of, so it's not useless, but yeah, it immediately gets sticky down.
This Uber has come out on left. It's faded now, picking up 2 soldiers and a sentry with it. Hungry up on Pyro here, trying to blast all the Fever Kids into lowers. Not really going to do a lot though. Does finally go down. And Fever Kids just picking up so many players here. Only 3 up now for the fish.
It seems like it's just going to be a matter of time, right, before they get it. Yeah, eventually. The firepower is too much. The pressure of time is too much. They're going to take the first round 1-0. And hey, actually, from what I've seen, Yuki's still good at games. I think he would just like trip on his way to mid, break a hip, have to go to the hospital. But no, old man can still frag.
He still got it. He still got it. And now it looks like going to be another Mermaid here. Mobloke, both soldiers actually going into Bell. Very heavy contested in Bell Tower right now from both teams. It looks like the fish are managing to retain dominance on it. Soldiers going in high. One already getting taken down. Both soldiers for the fish are down now.
Yeah, this is a full retreat kind of moment. They need to get out of this. Like, Hungry is stuck inside. Okay, I say he's stuck. He's just actually going to take down the scout, so that was a great trade for him. But there was no way he was ever getting out. Ooh, nice pipe from Rain. Gonna take down Mobloke. Very nice job by him. So it has been saved. They have successfully managed to get out of mid, and looks like they want to go back in. That seems a bit ambitious to me. Running through these sticky chokes can end in disaster. Point in case what we saw earlier. Yeah. But they stabilized just fine, considering that they were kind of stuck in mid for a while there, in like a 3v5 situation.
It looks like it's going to be a sack, maybe, hopefully, for Fever Kids. So they're taking a bit of time here. Going to take the heals into Valley. Going to try and make some space to the demo spam. The fish aren't going to commit too heavily onto stopping this. Going to let them continue spamming. Yeah,
they're going to send in the first soldier. So far, there's no second soldier in there. Fat thought. Oh, wow, he gets them. Oh, that was some beef. I feel like Robert wasn't shooting him.
I think Robert was fighting Ravu in Cafe, and he did manage to kill him, but then Mobloke stacked in and got the force.
Yeah, it was just a demo man, right? And there's like a soldier on 20 HP, and the demo man can't kill him because.
But Titan's on a mid, hitting two rockets onto Remorse there, not enough to take him out, sadly.
Yeah, Remorse has been really good at holding on to Ubers and dodging. I've been very impressed with the Remorse's play so far. Like, if you don't hit your shots, he's going to punish you really significantly. Ravu's in very deep.
Liquid getting a fourth onto Remorso, coming in behind at Valley. I think he wrapped all the way around. And now Fever Kid's going to walk in top right. They have used the Uber, but the fish are already took down. They're going to try to make something happen, but they're not getting any space here as it's now even players. And the fish got their spawners. No, they're going to try and get back.
They can move in freely just because the demo went down. Like, Rain hasn't spawned yet. He's just only now spawned, so they had so much time to get in. Scout's going to take the space, go in there, see if he can make his way in, but no, Yuki gets taken down. I feel like it was a bit of a miscommunication between him and the team there. Like, maybe he wanted to make for a pretty aggressive play onto the medic, get some stuff done, but everyone else was just out of there. So now they're going to have to hold on to the second point with a slight uber disadvantage.
And that the fish user immediately shoots up through shutter, jumping right in. Not managing to get any frags though, or yeah, don't manage to get anything with it apart from the point. And now Fever Kids are gonna just walk this back in. It looks like, yeah, Jane Doe's already in Valley. He really wants to take this Valley. It looks like they're gonna come in now.
We've entered the seesaw of uneven Uber situation. This first zone is going to jump in very aggressive with the demo end. This is a very interesting push. They are going to manage to get all the way forward. Remorse gets to his demo end in time, manages to save him. This is actually a really great Uber. They just need to clean up these last guys and they're good to go. Yeah, Hunger's going to come in from behind, but they can just hide on point, and there we go. Yuki hits some really nice shots there. Takes him down. They could have gone on. I don't like
they're going
that
on now,
Remorse went back. Yeah, Remorse went back instead of going forward. That could have actually cost them pretty heavily, but the spawners are just so low.
They got lucky
so
with that
slow.
spawn wave.
Yeah. Like, Remorse not being with the scouts there could have really, really bit them in the ass. And there's a medkit in lobby. You could have just taken that. So,
yeah.
You know, I was giving him too much praise there, Remorse, so he did something dumb to even it
Got to
out.
knock him down, you know, knock him down big.
Yeah. Didn't matter in the end, though, luckily for them. 2-0.
So very similar mid here. The fish aren't really changing anything up. Both teams just mirroring each other. Titan and Bell Tower getting some good spam and managing to hold that position. Ravi jumping high, getting on behind him, and Cafe does get taken out almost immediately. The fish are going to keep walking around right. They kind of split up here. Half them in choke, half them outside Valley. And Rain does go down here to Jane Doe. They've just got that superior positioning on the high ground now, and they're just shooting down on the fish.
Yeah, Titan's going to jump up there, not try to give it up for free. Will end up trading with a soldier, but now it's a 3-on-4. Everyone just kind of have to get... Oh no, they're standing still waiting for arrows, but all they find is death. Uber's going to be spent on it, but they had the Uber at to do it. They kind of caught on to the fact that Fat Thought hadn't been fully healing this entire time, and he definitely wasn't when they popped the Ubers, so that worked out really well for them. Very convincing mid-win. It was definitely worth using the Uber there just to get this kind of momentum going on. They could move into last just because there's no heals, but they're probably going to wait for the Uber.
It looks, yeah, just the way this is a pretty decent Uber ad. I really wouldn't want to, especially if you're 2 rounds up. I really want to take the risk and just it's an honor decision on the team here to get more rounds. You can play it slow and just make sure you have that Uber ad. And it looks like the fish aren't really doing much of a hold here. They got a sniper, but no other off classes. And they're not building at all. This is going to be a pretty tough hold for them if they want to keep it. If they want to keep the point.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. They're just going to wait until Uber, and now they're going to move in through this top right area. Standard Uber takes in the demo man, have the scout unleash as well. They're going to try to lock everyone in spawn. If they can clear the sticky, the point of stickies, they're going to like just win this. But 2 soldiers are actually behind, ready to just contest this point, and everyone's now flooding out of spawn. Everyone's dead. Mo's the last person alive. Will take down Rain. That's a pretty nice exit pick, but anything short of the medic, I wasn't going to save them.
There was just no point play there. Like, the scout tried clearing the traps, but he kind of just gave up immediately. The point was so free there for so long, and they didn't really attempt to cap it at all. Because that was definitely a winnable last push for them, and they completely flubbed it.
Yeah, they're going to see if they can move through this choke without dropping Uber. It's going to be pretty difficult. Rabo actually takes down Robert on the flank, so being 1 scout down when trying to push with an Uber is really annoying. It's still possible, but it's going to make it a lot more difficult to stop players from jumping in behind or getting onto your medic. You kind of want those 2 scouts to just levitate guys trying to jump Fat Thought, because you know that's going to happen, but oh well, they're going to move in. Here comes the soldier. See if he can get anything. He will just end up aborting the jump and getting out of there. And as it is, they're going to get mid for not even the Uber exchange. Actually, that's that Titan rocket, man. It just weaved through time and space and somehow caught that scout. Or sniper, sorry.
Looks like it's going to be another stalemate here. Honest, for the fish, if they could have tried taking a fight there, seeing as Yuki was down, not just deciding not to do it. They're gonna, looks like just do another classic double sack here. Hopefully.
Yeah, Liquid's gonna be in. Yeah.
It does
Get
manage to get
super.
the force. Oh, you don't want to
Very
be forcing
efficient.
up a single sack.
Yeah, I know. A single sack, nothing from anyone else, no support, no problem. Just gets in on the medic and pops him. And like when you put your medic on the point, you have to be really sure that no one can get onto him because you know it's the easiest force in the world. You can't dodge inside the lighthouse.
You're pretty much trapped. It's like a cage match, just trapped in there.
Yeah. If only rats in real cages had Uber, you know, they could have saved themselves. But oh well.
Yeah.
I thought it's gonna have the full Ubrad. They're gonna go in through the left side, but there is actually a Pyro there. Pyro's pretty rare in this map because of how easy it is to just get forward, but he actually read it correctly.
Showing that it does get killed almost immediately. Sentry does go down, but both scouts for the fish are dead. It looks like they're just gonna get pushed out here. Titan going down super low, trying to fight Jane Doe. Does manage to not take out Jane Doe living. Jane Doe getting his traps to point, getting some good damage, getting some good pipes onto the soldiers. It's still 2v2 here with the heal ad for Fat Thought. Titan does manage to take out the scout, and another scout comes in, taking out the soldier. It's just a Fat Thought here, fighting in lobby.
Yeah,
Is he going to be able to take out his vet?
oh, he actually almost, it was actually Remorse that ended up getting it, but now they're overextended, Robert and Hungry are just gonna plow forward and take everyone down. And they could just win this outright just through DM alone. Getting onto the point now, so much time on it. Alum actually does do a lot of work, but it's not going to be quite enough. That was somehow a really good job there by Remorse, just staying alive for so long.
That's honestly crazy.
Fat Thought, yeah.
That's what Fat Thought, yeah. And then Hungry just coming in and managing to pick up the good Remorse frag there in lobby. Just Fat Thought bought so much time there for his team.
Yeah, it's pretty cool how normally that's a bad play to stay alive a long time, but this time around it worked out really well. We have a soldier in the bell tower, but he's going to get bounced down. This is kind of what happens on this mid. People just jump bell tower and get booted out of there pretty quickly. But they have exchanged sides right now, and we can kind of see we have Rabu waiting behind lines, waiting to get this jump in.
And Liquid does jump onto our Fever Kids. It does get taken out immediately. Fat Thought going down there as well. The fish is losing players left and right here. Titan trying to jump into the Remorse, but gets body blocked by the scout there. Kind of unlucky timing there for him. He would have been right on top of Remorse.
I really love how Remorse just didn't even touch his keyboard during that jump. He was like, nah, I'm full health. I'm fine. No problem. Hungry, you know, wants to take a 1v1. It's fine. Like when you're behind lines like this, taking 1v1 it's kind of fine. But he did let the scout slip away, so he's just going to be in the back here, maybe try to backstab, maybe can come for some sort of backstab.
No, it looks like he's fighting in lobby here. Does get yeah. No, does get two-shot pretty much there by both.
Yeah, you
scouts.
say fighting. That was a slaughter.
It just died immediately. Oh, this is looking very bad here for the fish. 2 players down, full Uber disc. That Fever Kids do use through left. Taking a lot of space here, not getting many frags. Trying to play the point immediately here. Does manage to get the traps gone.
So much time on the point though. That scout was on it for so long. Like if anyone just even looks at it right, it's gonna get insta capped. So they need to be so aware of the soldier's gonna bomb out. Did they cover the second soldier? Oh, like the soldiers did so much damage just because everyone was standing on the point. They knew they had to do it. Unfortunately, it's just gonna be not quite enough damage to get the job done. And Fat Thought is gonna live with full Uber. Again, Witness wouldn't have pushed this. They would have just stayed on last, but. In normal world, TF2, this is completely normal and fine and good, and you now get to push in onto mid. Ubrad. There's some sticky traps, and there's even a spy, but
yeah. He gets bumped. Unlucky game for Spy tonight. Hey, both times get bumped before they didn't do anything. So they're gonna just take mid here for free after taking out the Spy. They're gonna keep walking us through choke. They still have big ad here. Hungry rushing in with his combo. Using it immediately to jump the demo, and Rain getting quite deep in upper lobby here, trying to get damage on a Jane Doe. Jane Doe managing to live for so long, finally does go down. Rain also going down. A very scrappy fight here in lobby. Fish losing all their players pretty much. Just Liquid up. They're trying to make something happen. Does finally get taken out. Robert getting a nice kill there onto the scout. Just trying to salvage this, and does finally go down.
Yeah, that was just that Uber was really optimistic. I feel like they used that for almost no reason. I think it was just that they wanted to get 2 points instead of 1, in exchange for the Uber. And I do like that, but I don't think they needed to pop through. I don't think there was any real pressure on it. They just didn't have enough information, and then they ended up popping for no real reason. And they got overwhelmed because they were overextended and had players really far back. We have another fight going on, and Uber coming in here onto mid. Fat Thought is so weak. 2 soldiers are in. Basically, everyone's caught in. Maybe it's just going to be like a full-blown fight. And yeah, they've been pretty slow to actually clean up. I feel like this couldn't have ended much better for... It's not Fever Kids, it's the other team. Le Fish.
Le Fish. Yeah. Only losing 2 players for that. Have got 30 ad. Does manage to also get the forward spawn for Ray, the demo. They're definitely going to be able to hold this, but Fever Kids trying to push in here through choke. Eating a lot of spam here from the demo. Jane Doe does go down to Rain, but Moblog's in on the combo, getting some great damage here onto Rain and Fat Thought. As Scout trying to follow up with this, but doesn't manage to get anything. And now this is looking even better for Le Fish. They got 30 ad and they got 3 players. 3-player ad as well.
Yeah, amazing how that turned around for being like everyone's stuck into your medics about to die to you get mid for free without even having to pop Uber. That's an incredible turnaround here in this game. They have even Ubers now, but I mean Ravu's far forward. He could get picked off, or he could just take down the demo man. It works out sometimes, just standing in corners. It's a thing. They're just gonna take the Uber fight now. They just want to fight, but it's not looking good for Le Fish.
Already losing 3 players, trying to escape through Cafe. Uber is slightly better for Fever Kids. Does manage to block Hungry so he can't leave. Gets taken out by the Jane Doe pipe, and they're going to chase Fat Thought down. They're not going to let him live. They need to kill him so they get the Uber at it. They do actually take him out there at Valley. Only Rain, the last player alive on his team.
And he is not in a good spot. He is half health. I think he wants to get to his med, but not going to be able to get there. He's actually going to get jumped. That's a pretty decent surf. Doesn't get air shot, but he's still under a lot of pressure. He's going to have to really live out of there on 3 HP. Oof, Robin with the nice little snipe there through the door. Pretty close range. It's going to take down a lot of players.
I think he's going to go for a hero shot here from Shudder. Fever Kids aren't even on second yet.
Oh, yeah, Remorse felt that. He just smelled the hero pick coming. So he just got out of there. Like, there were 2 players down. It was definitely the right move. Robert's not going to get off sniper. He's just going to continue sniping through this choke, and no one's anywhere close to them. And he's just going to get some pretty decent sight lines here. And as long as they don't get overwhelmed, they're going to be good. And there you go.
The big deep Uber bomb there from Jane Doe, taking out Rain. It looks like not going to get much else with that. They still have the midpoint though. They can keep walking. They don't have to wait to cap. They're already in. Liquid and Hungry both going down super low. Hungry just managing to sliver away through Valley, trying to live behind. Does get taken out by Moblog. And the sniper trying to go for one last shot before he dies from Jane Doe. Doesn't manage to hit it. And now Jane Doe's in lobby. He's going to try to walk through almost immediately now, in through left. Fever Kid's just going to escape. They know... Oh, sorry. They know that Fever Kids still have to cap second point. They can play safe. They can chill. And Fever Kid's just taking their time. Haven't even kept second to it. Did Titan stop the second cap?
No, he was on last. Trying to get a pick, and then Jane Doe's going to go down as well. So just somehow Titan got 2 really important picks there, because they retreated from last, but not all of them did. Like, one guy stayed in, and then Jane Doe was also too far forward, putting up sticky traps, and Titan picked off both of them.
Ah, okay. I just thought the cap time stopped, so I thought they got blocked. And
yeah, that might have been. I wasn't looking at it.
Moblog getting a force here on Fat Thought there. Very nice bomb from him. That do manage to lose Rain there as well, trying to over ambitious Uber. And Jane Doe jumping so high, managing to clean up the whole fish combo.
Liquid's coming in behind. I don't think they spotted him, but luckily for them, the Jane Doe's just going to eat the rocket instead of the medic. So Remorse was safe throughout that entire exchange. They're going to be moving in now. Just make sure that they don't get jumped. There's only 3 players alive, and they are not healthy or in a good position to really do anything about Remorse here. So they're going to get a second for free. They're going to have a small ad, but if they don't push very quickly on this, then it's not really going to matter. It's only a 40% ad at most. So they need to be very keen on it, but I think they've been able to track this pretty efficiently. It's pretty easy to track Ubers when medics die.
Especially since Le Fish aren't building. This 30 ad has ballooned into almost a 50 Uber ad now.
Yeah, goes to show what I know. It's actually a pretty big Uber ad. And they're going to go in through this left side. And they actually get in really deep before actually using the Uber. So now they're just pushing everyone back into spawn. They have a scout on the point, at least pressuring. Not quite succeeding at it, but he tried at least. And they are trading pretty well here. Oh, I'm getting some really good stuff. Oh my god, Rain though with the quick 3k, that's going to be that for that push. And again, just the point is not quite being pressured hard enough.
I don't know what's going on. Is it just the point not being pressured? Like, I honestly can't tell what's going wrong with these Uber pushes. They've messed up so many of them.
Yeah, I really feel like that's the main issue. This is just like a single scout and he's not having that much success. There's a spy in the corner. I'll keep my honor as I speak, but there is just like Blue was never forced. LeFish was never forced to like jump onto the point like desperately because there was only one scout and he was very slowly edging it. And I think did Rabo just get like hit by a giant pipe and had to jump out of there? I think so. The spy's coming in behind the medic though. Oh, he's trying to get onto him.
Hungry hasn't noticed. Oh. So close, so close. And the Uber does come out here for Fever Kids. LeFish's Uber is so much better though, but they're not going to be able to get much with it though. Fever Kids just evacuating through choke, and now it's just an Uber trade here. Nothing much happened. LeFish could try push this while Mobloke is still rolling out. It looks like they're going to do that. Yeah, they're going to try push it through choke immediately. Soldier in a cafe though, Ravu doesn't get taken out. Yuki taking out 2 players though, taking out both. I'm talking about a scout and a soldier there actually.
Yeah, and he wants more. He's trying to get onto them here. You see soldiers on the flank. Looks like that's what he's going to do. Let the combo get away, but he is just helping cleaning up this flank. And Fat Thought and Rain, they're going to get out of there. But everyone else are dead. And you can see Yuki, he just wants to chase. Doesn't even want to let their spawn be safe. But just going to jump into 2 sticky. not the best move in the world there we've ever seen. All this pressure, it could come back to bite them because they're just throwing players away when they could have just capped mid and pushed in as a ball. But instead they just kind of moved forward one by one and got picked off. And that's going to really take some momentum out of it.
I would have liked seeing LeFish pushing this since Fever Kids had no scouts out. Looks like they're just going to take a sack here though. Getting some good pressure in through Cafe. Yeah. No, I guess not. They're just going to wait for the Fever Kids sack. There are only 3 minutes left though. If LeFish want to win this game, they need to make something happen. They need to get a round in the next 3 minutes. They're 1 round down.
Yeah, it looks like they might just want to go for the Uber push through Flowers, but the soldier jumps in. Liquid, he's in deep. Somehow still alive. There's actually a lot of pressure going on here. Rabo gets taken down, and eventually
Jane Doe in a
Liquid
really
will
bad
find
position
it.
there. Does have to use to save Jane Doe's life. And Uber is so much better there for LeFish. Managing to take this midpoint pretty freely, honestly. Hungry as well, getting a nice kill there onto Jane Doe. And Yuki going down as well. Mobloke trying to salvage this, jumping in through Cafe, does go down. And now it's only 2 players up for Fever Kids, and LeFish is going to push through choke. Ravu does get forwards though, but he's honestly just going to get caught out here unless he leaves immediately, and he does. He leaves, leaving from under. The rest of Fever Kids in lobby.
There's no way anyone's ever going to contest this in any kind of world. The Ubers are still even, but that was a really nice example of just getting like a soldier in there and then just playing aggressively off of all the chaos that causes until you just win the fight. Unfortunately, like Remorse did survive that fight, so they're gonna have to somehow either get him to force within like a minute-ish, or they're just gonna have to take another Uber exchange and then get out and go back in. This used to be a whole thing, like way back 8 years ago or something, where you would just exchange Ubers and then go out and then see if you can pick off some players. But people don't really do that anymore. But we might get to see that again because it might be the only choice we have.
It looks like they're gonna try to get some good spam here. Not managing to get much space. Fever Kids have got this locked down pretty well. They've got a sentry car now on the right side. Maybe the fish come out with an Uber. Yeah, like you said, it's gonna be an Uber trade here. Not managing to get much of this. Uber is slightly better for Fever Kids, not by much. Liquid does get caught behind. Doesn't go down though, managing to escape. Ravi going down as well. Players getting dropped from both sides.
Yeah, everyone, like literally every single blue player is on this right side trying to go through that battlement's door, and it is not working.
Yeah, I feel like after the Uber comes out, just immediately switch to pushing through top right, and it'll be so much easier instead of just staying there.
Yeah, as it is, they're gonna have to jump into this sentry gun. This sentry gun is really well placed, by the way. It is the perfect spot to stop players from peeking through that right door and going in. And This is really what you want when people are gonna push with no Uber. This is gonna be spammable from lower. So
that can
it's really
easily be
important that
stopped by one soldier.
Yeah,
That's
it's very important that Rabu is there to stop it.
But Moblo does trade with Hungry here in lobby. Rain gonna try to spam from top left, trying to hit some pipes on Remorse. Remorse station to dodge him all, and the force does come out here. But Remorse doesn't have Uber yet, actually.
Yeah. He actually needs like an Uber saw if he wants to get this early. But it might just be not high enough. This Pyro gonna do a lot of work. I feel like Medics diving onto the point, that's gonna be that. Even though building Uber better there, they're not quite gonna be able to get it. And that's gonna be a 2-1 victory for Fever Kids. So they win map number 1.